Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It is January 12th, and we're here observing the market and trading our highest self and seeing what happens today. Based off catalysts, Trump tried to fire Powell. Um, that can definitely introduce some volatility. So, do I think it did? No. Oh shit. Sorry. I mean, yeah, no, it did. It did. It had a nice sell-off. But anyways, we can conclude that the sell-off was because of that. Um. Yes, you can't see what I'm seeing. So let me just get everything open. So yeah, Powell is like indicted. Basically, he's gonna be like, Trump can now check his records and whatever his like things that you don't usually show, and see if he's doing anything wrong. So that Trump is just trying to find a way to fire him so he can put his own people in the Fed, um, which definitely, I mean, whatever anyone would think of, like, everyone has their own view, but that's what's happening. So let's look at the 1 day and 1 week. So okay, yeah, it was just a nice retracement. We did make new all-time highs on ES, and we retraced all of the move, and buyers did step in. On the 1 week, it's a little bit of a pullback, nothing crazy. NQ is still like hugging this range pretty tightly. Um, let's see if it's different today, but we're already starting pretty rough on the opening. So now let's get looking at okay. Let's get look at the 4 hour and 1 hour. So here we yeah, so basically this, like, ES made a new high, and when the market opened on Sunday, we just continued to sell off pretty aggressively, just a full retracement. So it's the same story with NQ. uh NQ is like back to this range, but we're already testing the high of the range. I wouldn't be surprised if we break it, especially if yeah, buyers already seem aggressive right off the open, but it doesn't have to conclude anything. It could just be a retracement of the liquidity. We chop, or we sell off, or we actually do break out, but only time can tell. So that's why I love to wait the first 15 minutes. Yeah, the 1 hour and 4 hour just shows me that ES was accumulating here. So now it's not really, this whole area is like a momentum area. Usually when we enter here, we had momentum. So let's see how it plays out. Right, and for NQ, if it breaks this area and retests it and continues to push, it would be very bullish. But NQ is still a bit of a distance away from its all-time high. So now let's look at the 50-minute and 30-minute. So there's not too much to say here, just because like, when you go over the 4 hour and 1 hour, this is really great if you're really just trying to find a structure in price. But right now it's not really gonna tell me much, but we still need to look at it. If anything is abnormal, like we see like a nice 30-minute multi-top, it can happen. It just gives us clues sometimes for where liquidity can be resting in pre-market. So now we have a pretty good understanding of all of the higher time frames. Now let's get to the 5-minute and 1-minute. So I'll first log in. Okay, so yeah, we got some liquidity higher. We have liquidity here too as well. I'm gonna keep a look over that, just make sure that I'm aware of that. And NQ is currently already trading that value area. Okay. And I'll just load some of the other value areas on 1 minute. There we go. So yeah, like I said, the structure is very bullish right now. Buyers have just completely held up. I'm gonna show you guys order flow just to get a better look at it. But my order flow loaded up pretty late, so I'm not gonna get the exact, like I'll show you right now. It's not like it started at 33, so I've missed a good amount. So it's not actually that clear, but it's okay. I mean, we do have liquidity sitting higher at 900, which will be entering. Where is that? Okay, so that's gonna be just below yesterday's POC. So the market could play this. It's still too early. I do see the potential of that edge playing, but it's just too early for me. Like, if it was 9:44, okay, but this is too early. I have to maintain discipline to my structure, so I will not be executing the idea of that trade. But basically, yeah, no, let's just look at the structure right now. Yeah, there's liquidity higher, as we can see. So the order flow is just a great tool to see the accumulation. And are buyers actually aggressive? Are sellers actually aggressive? Are there passive buyers present? Are there passive sellers present? It just gives you a very clear understanding of price, and I love it. I love it. It is expensive though, we'll admit, this whole feature, but it's worth it. Like, I mean, it's expensive as in if you're getting started, you'd be like, oh wow, I'm not even profitable yet and now I need to pay that. You know, that's the only thing. So buyers are, I mean, sorry, so sellers are already stepping in. There's a little bit of a divergence with a pretty bearish close on NQ, and ES closed pretty strongly. Oh, my bad, sorry about that, you guys cannot see that. Just making sure everything is smooth. Okay, so yeah, well, after after 9:31, yeah, buyers have been struggling a bit because we did enter value area here. POC is all the way here. Yeah, okay. We could just have an aggressive algo move straight to POC. It's very possible, and it can play out any minute. So let's see. On the higher time frames, like I said, NQ is breaking out right now of that range. So it's just a matter of seeing if it will have a retest, and the buyers will continue to support this move back up. Yeah, there's a lot of hesitation here at this area. And just like it makes sense from like this is where in pre-market where the sell-off actually continued. So I'm assuming sellers who were present here are protecting their orders. So it's just a matter of if buyers will be absorbed. The aggressive buyer just stepped in. I'll show you that right now. I'll show you both at the same time. It's not the cleanest, but you can at least see both. So aggressive buyer stepped in. Now you want to see follow through. So that aggressive buyer has been absorbed, and now sellers are pushing down. So these buyers who stepped in were not able to push price. So yeah, there's some resistance here for sure. So you can see again, after this, buyers stepped in, absorbed again, new low. Value area flipped, so that means that now the volume is conducted the highest here. If we break down from here, it's pretty bearish. If buyers do hold and we push higher, it's definitely bullish. So let's see. I would look at, yeah, I can't get the, okay, I can't. I'm trying to get the right level, but it's not happening. I'm interested on this trade. Structure looks good. Good accumulation. Yeah, buyers are just being absorbed. Oops. So basically, if this trade does play out, the moment it turns red, I'll be out. So it could be a loser. That's okay. Yeah, it's a loser. Which is strange because the loss was okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, look at that. So basically, as soon as buyers did try, I was looking to that continuation to that liquidity, but I guess the wall of sellers are just really strong. But a good lose. I mean, it was a good lose. Like, simply could have been more patient, or I could have just simply, was like, maybe it's not worth it, looking for that breakout. And it simply was like, my idea was, okay, buyers are being absorbed, that push to that liquidity does feel likely, but now looking at it, sellers did break it down. It's just more likely that that accumulation is happening, and I just called it too soon. So that's okay. It was a good loss. Not the cleanest trade. I wouldn't say like I'm not proud of it, but I would say that definitely I could have been more patient, or Could have just been sitting on my hands a bit longer. Yeah. So it is what it is. But there's tomorrow and the rest of the week. So, it's similar to last week too. Last week on Monday, I took a loss on, I took a loss on Monday, and then the rest of the week went good. So, I mean, maybe it's a similar story, or maybe, more losses will come. It is what it is. I just have to simply look at my data and see, okay, am I doing good? Is the trades I'm taking making sense? And um, if I'm trading the best I can. So today, I could have definitely done better, but simply, yeah, you can see the structure's breaking to the downside. If buyers do not hold. But yeah, no, like theoretically, this is what I could have been patient for. Seeing this break of structure to the downside and then playing to this low volume node, I already see it's like so prime. It's very likely to happen because this is sitting at 800. Yeah, no, it could play, but I gotta get out of here because I cannot be trading anymore. So yeah, let's just see. Because it was a full stop, so I haven't taken a full stop for. I mean, I haven't taken a full stop for the whole season so far. So that's pretty crazy. So this is my full stop. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty nasty. It always is. That's why I don't like to take a full stop, because I say 1500. This I need to as the more I get into trading, the more I realize I need to leave TradingView, and I need to go to a different broker. Not a different broker, but a different way to trading from a Tradeovate directly, or Thinkorswim, just because it's just very you don't have the features to be I want my stop loss to be a market out. You don't have those, you don't even know, theoretically it's a stop, but then when I do a limit, it's better. So it's weird because it's just confusing. Not confusing, it's just not done properly. It's done for beginners. Once you are trading and you're doing it daily, or a day trader, the features they give you are not good. So let's take a look at what happened to the account. So this is HP. Yeah, so it's a 1700. So like I said, I'm supposed to take a $1,500 loser. No slippage. This is not even slippage. It's just you get I don't know how to explain it. It's okay. So I was slipped by $173, and then on top of that, you're paying the commissions. So it's pretty nasty. It's weird. I mean, because you can't do anything about it. It's not. I don't even blame the market. I just blame TradingView, truly, because why can I not customize this? And it's I'm gonna of course be more patient with I trust my win rate, so I can continue to trade well. But when you take losses, you expect, okay, slippage will happen. But as you can see, guys, I took that trade. There was no slippage. The market just hanged around my stop, and I got filled. But I'm still filled at a much worse price. But it is what it is. It's still a little bit better because I've taken 1800. It is what it is. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on. Yeah. So it's snowing. Okay, so that's the end of the stream. Tomorrow, same thing. I mean, just gonna come, observe the market, be risk off, be careful, take it easy, and avoid acting too soon. I think I need to calm down and work on that, just the calmness part a little bit, because I didn't have to take that trade. And I got too ready to take that trade, and I don't think it was a wrong idea, but buyers were showing weakness. Accumulation was happening. I was looking for that breakout to that liquidity. But again, like I kept saying, like sellers were present, and maybe that play was a bit too ambitious. So it is what it is. Now we can move on and show up tomorrow and have a better day. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all